Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to be looking into the blessings coming your way. We're going to start out with your coffee cup, then move on to your tarot and oracle reading. If you're enjoying these ones, would like to give some love, don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscription is totally free. We're going up to 100,000 this year, and you can become a part of this beautiful soul community, okay? Let's jump in here. I see some good news here. Out in the open, it kind of had the shape of a mouth turning into a little bird. Bird can be symbolizing good news actually coming in the mail, okay? Because bird used to be a tool of communications back in the day. And I have here something on the edge of the cup. This is something related to good news, but I feel like this is separate than whatever this is here. Timeline wise, can be like within 2 weeks or so, or maybe the number of maybe like if you're trying to make something happen, this is the second try, it can come to life. And there's somebody actually sitting on top of like a hill. This kind of looks like a shears as well. This person has something in their hand, looks like a bag, maybe a blessing, a guidance, or information. They have a star in their hand that kind of looks like a cross, but I feel like that cross is not exactly like the cross with the regular one. It's like a short cross, kind of like the North Star. So this is you basically sitting on the shears. Shears can be indicative of a tool that can be useful or harmful. And it seems like you are actually finding a way to use this in the useful way. And I see that you are surrounded by a beautiful bubble of light. That's also a blessing as well. So there are certain things that are new as a blessing coming into your life. The shears, for example, that you're sitting on can be a tool that will help you actually trim certain things. Maybe you have access of certain things that are not really helping you. It can help you trim that. And with the resource you're going to get out of that thing will be something, a new creation for you. Because like the example, we can go with a literal idea of what shear does. Let's say if you have like a sheep and you're shearing the sheep and you come up with this beautiful yarn wool of the sheep, and then what happens is the sheep actually relaxes as well. If this is a warm weather and if this is like a heavy fur, a heavy wool on that sheep, that relaxes the animal gets much more productive if they're producing milk for you. And then the wool can turn into, after processed, like a sweater for you, like something, a sock, a scarf, something useful for as a resource. Okay. And if you're not, if that's not what you do, if you're not really dealing with wool, I knit a lot, that's why I deal with wool, so it is like a massive resource for me. But if you're not dealing with wool, this can be actually like a fruit that you are actually shearing off of your trees that you have planted. This can be, maybe you are actually learning something new, going to school, grabbing a diploma, or working at a place that you're learning different things outside of your own knowledge, and that is actually adding on to yourself, adding like in your knowledge. That will be basically a blessing for you in the long run. And I see there's even a contract, 2 different contracts showing up here. Those informations, those experiences that you're going to be gaining are going to be the blessings in disguise for you. You're going to be pulling those out of your backpack of life basically and using them here. I see there's a beautiful crowd you're going to be entering into before the shears appears. There's a masculine figure here. You can see the mouth of the person. There's a Y, like Yvonne, I think it's a name. Y can mean their first name or the last name in the name of the place that they're living in, or maybe in the company's name that they're working at. This person is appearing here before the shears comes forward, and maybe it's close to their mouth. This part of the shears actually looks like a dragon's face. This person can be like a Sagittarius. Maybe they have a lot of passion and fire, inspiration that's coming to them. Maybe they're going to be sharing that with you. That will be your tool to be using. This person is like with a lot of crowd, we don't see the eyes of them. So this can be someone that maybe you're getting influenced by. Okay, not really someone that you know face to face, but this is maybe a public speaker that will catch your attention, and the information that will give you is going to be your shares. That's going to be your tool, that's going to be your inspiration to create wealth in your life, and you're sitting on top of it. So this has like a positive intention behind it. You go into this thing, you go into this idea with a positive intention, and that positive intention will create this positive blessings. I see there's a tears of joy, and this looks like a cow right here coming forward to timeline wise, maybe within third week or so, 3 weeks from now. Cow can be a Taurus, and this can also be symbolizing feminine, female Taurus, or maybe resource. Okay, because that's what how the cows are seen. They're resourceful. The Queen of Pentacles are actually someone resourceful. She has bunnies on her card. You can see bunnies actually multiply really fast. This can be interpreted as whatever she touches actually turns into fast growing wealth. Okay, and so this can be someone that who has that energy. Maybe they are actually setting off to their own course and maybe opening up their own company and inviting you over, or this can be someone who has a practice that they will need your help in that space. Okay, I see there are two legal papers, and there is actually a path in between those legal papers. So you might be back, maybe like going back and forth to communicate with a person or a situation. One of the legal papers have some writings on it. This can be something, I see a lion on there, a Leo. Maybe someone who's taking the lead is going to actually enforce some different clauses in here, if this is a contract, or we can say this can be also changing for your highest good as well. If you have signed a contract already, maybe it's binding you someplace, maybe some back and forth communications and going to looking for other options, or maybe occupying yourself, not really occupying, but also like maybe learning more about the subject is going to give you the strength to change certain clauses in this contract, which is also something a blessing, because sometimes we think that we are locked into certain boxes that we cannot really get out. This can be an opportunity for you, and letter A is present, a massive letter A, which will bring things to back to the beginning, in the good sense that you will have a power of negotiation like you were in the back to the beginning. Okay, I see there's a person here with a long nose, kind of like a long nose, but we can take this as like a North Star as well. So if you're feeling lost at this moment, maybe you don't really know, you have a purpose, you have a desire, but you don't know where it's going to take you at the end of the day, I feel like you're finding that true north for yourself. I see the legs, not the legs, but the feet of two not the crow, frog, the frog legs here, and then I see someone smiling and looking at the feet of the frog, because the frog's feet actually helps it to leap further, so much further than like a regular animal that walks. Okay, so this can be like you're actually leaping further in your desires and like whatever that you put your mind to. It seems like here the approval will come forward, the contracts, the legality of the things are going to be working out, or this can even be the offers are coming in your way, which will leap you so much further. Maybe you're feeling like the process is not that fast as you want it to be, and maybe you're thinking this it's going to be keep going this way, but the thing is, like, the information that you receive, this kind of looks like a woman as well here with a long hair with like an information for you, or maybe someone who's going to be defending your side of the story, which will leap you further into the future. Okay, that the vision that you had, that long-term vision, is going to come to you. Maybe that's going to be coming to the close proximity of you. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see a question mark here. There's a letter M. M can be the first name or the last name. Maybe you have some questions about certain person who has letter M in their name. Now it's turning into a V, as in victory. So it seems like here, whatever it is your purpose to step into the environment with this person or create something, or maybe a partnership. I see a roof right here. Maybe this is a person that you're purchasing something from or selling. Um, that you're, maybe if you own a house, or maybe you're selling something for them, it seems like the things are going to clear out very fast. You see, like it is like washed away. So if there was any problems, there is any conflicts, or the things that you don't really want to have in this space, they're all going to be washed away. It's going to be cleaned up. There are two people here showing up back to back. I see letter S and I, like maybe Sid can be their name. Sydney popped into my head, can be like a place that you want to visit. And it seems like two people coming forward to deliver the message, or maybe open the pathway, because I see there's like even a keyhole here appearing. This can be a locked door. Maybe you want to travel to a certain place, and it seems like the two people can be people that are traveling there. Your desire coming full circle, by the way, it's coming really fast. Or maybe these two people can be helping you, and their hearts are with you. They're helping you to receive this, like unlock this door. Okay, the lock is present here, but you can see through it, and this can be the key actually behind this like hill. These people can be the ones that are actually pointing out the right way to you. Okay, if you have like an obstacle in front of you to achieve success, maybe you want to go certain places but the doors are locked at this moment and you don't know where the keys are, these people can be the people that they know the procedure, they know the way, and that also can be a good blessing, because sometimes we think that there's no way this can happen, okay? And but when you come across people and they show you, okay, there is a possibility here and that's the way, go that way, what will happen is you will take that way and you'll find the things, the path will unfold one step at a time. This kind of looks like a path in the distance as well. And if this is a locked door, you'll find the key and unlock it. And this is a pathway, like a this kind of looks like a blessing chunk of money over there in the distance. And if that's what your goal is, it's basically you're going to find a way towards it, okay? And it's wide open for you. It's going to be wide open. I'm going to dive into the tarot part of it you're reading now. If you have a desire, intention, question, something, whatever it is happening, let's see, focus on that one and see where it's going at this moment, okay? After this, we'll dive into your oracle part of the reading. Seems like here you are on the right path, guys. The bunny is actually appearing. This is actually Warrior of the Sword, is a Knight of the Swords. Even though I mentioned that we see the bunnies on the Queen of Pentacles, this showed up in the Knight of Swords, meaning that action is necessary here in order to reach the abundance that you desire. Knight of Swords is the fastest, has the fastest horse. We don't have the horse on this card, but in the usual regular tarot, she has the fastest horse. Okay, so meaning that the inspiration will come to you if like you need to just have the clear intention to move forward with this desire. The inspiration will guide you to the right direction, and when the direction comes forward, you need to take action. Okay, this can be, for example, maybe you have a book that you're writing. Today actually I was listening to this book. I don't remember what book was it. I forgot the writer's name, and she was actually talking about how we actually self-sabotage ourselves time to time. And she says the time is now. If you have perfectionism causes procrastination. If you're feeling like I have to be writing this book whenever I feel like perfectly ready, everything has to be in order, that is actually a type of self-sabotage. She says, I forgot the name of the writer. Maybe I'll look it up and write it down in the comments. You can check it there. So she says that's a part, like a type of self-sabotage. What you do is like you wait for the moment to be perfect, but there's no such thing as perfect. So you just keep delaying and delaying and delaying. But the truth is, when you're writing a book, you start just writing it and then you keep correcting it, and that's exactly how it is. Like I didn't really like write a book, but I have written a master's thesis, and I can tell you that I had to go through that thing like maybe like 20 times over and over and over every single page, and I was like disgusted at the end of it. But still, now I look at it, is a beautiful piece of work. But it took me like going over it, and I did the procrastination. I delayed it as much as I can, but then I realized that the due date is coming. I had to hand it over. So I written down and I submitted, it got rejected, and I had to fix it. It got rejected, I had to fix it again. So that's how it goes, guys. So if you're writing a book, if you're starting a project, do not wait for the perfect moment. Just jump into it. That's what the Warrior of Swords actually telling you here. Jump into it, start writing it, put the pen in the paper, and let the ideas spill, and then you're gonna go back and fix it again, because like if you're writing a book, for example, an editor will actually come back and say, you know, you need to fix this part of it. So doing the work is the key here to get to your final result. Okay, sometimes we have the witch here. She's the magician, by the way. This is your block, and this is actually your creation power. That's what the witch, the magician, the alchemist actually states. Maybe you are doubting that this will actually create the things that you want at the end of the day. Okay, this project, this desire, you have an intention to make things happen, but you might be feeling, oh, if even if I do it, it is not going to bring me the success that I want. Okay, you are the magician, basically, the witch coming forward here. It's actually an approval telling you, you might not believe that you can make it happen, but when you just put the rubber on the road, put the pen on the paper, you're going to start to see the results coming forward. And that's going to actually show you that you're extremely powerful and you can make this thing happen. Okay, we have here 10 of Pentacles is your solution, guys. Focusing on what you can do rather than what you cannot do. 10 of Pentacles, financial security, long-term stability, structure, like creating wealth for your long-term family. So your solution is not to try to get to that today, but knowing that this is possible for you. Okay, this can be a financial endeavor that you're starting. Maybe you're not really believing it's possible, but the thing is, this is a process. First of all, accepting that this is a process. You got to go from Ace of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, first of all. Second of all, you don't have to do everything in one day. You can actually lay out a plan for yourself and keep, you know, changing your plans, adjusting your plans, and doing one thing at a time and keep moving towards it. Solution is seeing the long-term results, focusing on the long-term vision, where you want to be at the end of the day, okay? Rather than focusing on the momentary feelings or circumstances. Final result is 2 of Pentacles, actually. I don't do reverse readings, by the way. Okay, so that's why I'm fixing that. We have on the bottom of it, the universe, completing the cycle. Final result is you're going to learn a way to balance your energy, okay? Maybe you have been always working so hard to make things happen, and that's why now you don't really want to start a new project, or you don't really want to step into a new environment, or if this is a relationship, you don't want to do it because you're feeling like, okay, the 2 of Pentacles is working so hard. I'm working so hard, and maybe even losing the balance, okay, of with the reality, or getting really tired that you really get sick of the project in your hand, even if this is something that you would love to have, make it happen. The universe on the bottom is a shadow side of it. At the end of the day, it's suggesting that you will achieve success here. You will manifest, you will complete the cycle, and you will manifest the wealth and abundance that you want to create in your life, okay? But the thing is, 2 of Pentacles is actually kind of like a warning as well. Final result, you're feeling like it is going to create a lot of burden on your back. It is going to create a lot of responsibility. Maybe that's why you're avoiding to do your work. The thing is here, what you can do here is seeing the result and enjoying yourself, taking one step at a time, being the magician rather than being the worker of the project here, okay? And if you're working hard, play hard as well. Give yourself time and to rest, even go enjoy the life, enjoy your creation, celebrate one step at a time, everything. Soon, small celebrations will also boost your energy as well. We have a staff here you will be taken care of in difficult times. So this is the main goal here. Maybe you're trying to create something. This can be even financial structure, or maybe receiving help, but this is basically telling you will always be fine, you will be taken care of, you will have like that security feeling, okay, even if you don't feel it at this moment. The block is maybe heartache. Okay, you might be you might have did some, you might have failed, let's say. I don't like to use the word failed, but because we don't actually look at a child and say, oh, when they start to learn, oh, they failed again. They fall, they get up, they walk again, they just learn. This is like a learning curve. Maybe that's why you avoid your magician power. You're avoiding your power because you don't want to make any mistakes. You want things to be absolutely perfect, but nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. And mistakes are okay. Mistakes are not mistakes. They're experiences. And when you know better, you will do better this time. And you showing up as magician shows that you're extremely powerful. Whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish it. Okay. Do not block your pathway. We have a boot here. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Ten of Pentacles is your solution here. So if you increase your efforts, I feel like here, when I say efforts, I know the Knight of Swords is taking action, but also it's a mental action as well. Okay, first of all, increasing your mental efforts. Mental efforts can indicate thinking towards the things that you want instead of thinking against them. Okay, if there's someone who's actually speaking against what you desire, you can tell them, okay, thank you very much, but this is my goal. I'll find a way. Okay, just naysayers, those kind of like negative energies, pushing them away first of all. Also, increasing your mental efforts will bring you the inspirational actions that you should be you need to take in order to achieve things. Okay, so I feel like this is initially solution is focusing on what you desire, mental efforts. Finally, we have slowly but surely getting ahead. Yes, you're going to complete the cycle. You're going to get ahead. You're going to achieve success. So if you have doubt, I feel like here the heavy energy is doubt here. Focus on clearing that. Increase that energy of clearing the doubt. Okay. Let's look in the oracle now. We're going to be seeing where you are at this moment when it comes to this desire of yours. And can be many desires as well. Little wolf girl, it is all right to be alone. Okay, you might be feeling like left out in the cold. Maybe nobody's helping you, supporting you, and nobody understand your desire to manifest something amazing, to create an amazing life. Or maybe you have a perfect idea of creating something super good, maybe an invention, and they might not get it, they might not understand it. It's okay. As your energy expands, as you actually focus on the most of the positive stuff, you're going to start to attract like-minded people. So if you're feeling concerned that nobody's going to help you with that, I feel like here that's just temporary time. We have the full moon here, your intuition, and the full moon, actually we're going to have it on the March 14th as well. It is a time that your emotions comes to surface, so you can reflect them, understand them. Where are you feeling alone? Why are you feeling alone? Which part of your life you're feeling alone? You're not feeling supported, so you can face them and see that, debunk those beliefs, debunk those feelings. Okay. Because there's always somebody that you can pick up the phone and call them, and they will support you. Okay. And I support you. I love you. And where you're going is the Pisces, guys. Pisces and Pisces, we rarely get this kind of like matching energies here. You are actually going towards a spiritual enlightenment as well. Not only material satisfaction, this will also give you a spiritual enlightenment. And I return to the deepest part of my heart and my spiritual world is the message here. So, there's deep down in there, I feel like maybe your inner child, there's something or someone that needs satisfaction here. And not only like material satisfaction, it also is going to have emotional satisfaction here. And your achievement will take you there, okay? Or maybe you can, what you can do, let's see the feeling, which feeling you need to create more of. Maybe you can actually create that feeling before you get there physically. You can create the mental and emotional feeling of getting to that final result. We have the future. Okay, these are usually about like feelings, but for you the future card come forward. This is really strange. So basically, before the future comes, create the future within yourself. That's actually a great way to get to the basically the future that you want to. And I see here, I want to see like what did they write here, because this is extremely weird card to get from the feelings. Change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember that, like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. The future card also asks you to claim your ability to see into situations on a spiritual level, which you are, Pisces. You can see into the future. Your gift of insight is heightened right now. Use this ability for yourself and others and for the highest good of all. This is amazing, guys. This is like the best reading I have done so far for this series, okay? And that's a blessing too. That's another blessing I feel like if you're not aware, you're going to become aware of. Let's pull a sigil for you this, to seal the magic, or this can also be carry an affirmation for you. We have a sigil right here. On target, follow your ideal path. You can take a screenshot of this and you can or throw it somewhere, and this can help you just go onto the street to your vision, to your target, and following your ideal path, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.